James Cameron heard you still had some of his money under your mattress, and he's come to collect with the long-awaited sequel to a landmark movie in Avatar: The Way of Water. One of like 20 sequels already written, so start a ticket fund for your great-great-great-grandkids if they find a way to watch this on the Risen Oceans. James Cameron will. It's been 13 years chilling out some snobs to finally admit, love it or hate it, it was a gargantuan feat. Like turning Robert Patrick into disco ball juices, shortly after the Money for Nothing music video melted our eyes. Or gargantuan like building a fully functional cruise liner to see one Kate Winslet boobie. I salute you. So, I give the whole of the second half of this episode to The Way of Water's criticism, Ian. Coming up though, before that, no one wants to play with Na'vi money. No competitors this weekend, so it's just rad trailers that came out in the week that grabbed my eye. The eye of JP Sebastian. The scene in See No Evil. And so it's all crispy fresh trailers of the past week, and some older cheats here and there, especially since this section's entirely devoted to underdogs, the indie, the small guy, and even high-budget non-Hollywood offerings, all overshadowed by the trailers for the guaranteed blockbusters to be. It would be so obvious to gush over like the trillion views a minute Spider-Verse trailer. And I absolutely will too. But the big ones come next. First up though, See No Evil show no vain bias here. I'm just legit intrigued by Speak No Evil. A couple's invited by strange acquaintances to a cabin in the woods. Great start, guys. Boundaries are overstepped for social niceties, a veggie is accepting pork under pressure, until a breaking point when the newcomers find their hosts violently verbally abusing their kid. Born without a tongue, apparently. Who are you to tell us how to raise our child type situation, and all that awkwardness, cult vibes, and an underbelly of evil. Critics themselves, but it sadly basically only saw release in its native Netherlands and Denmark, streaming here and there in other places. Hopefully this trailer's promise of wider release to come, especially on big screens. It's pretty mind-blowing how some documentarians can say like, yeah, then they just let me stand right there with the camera while they perpetrated evil. In Children of the Mist, Diem intimately reveals a childhood cut short by the horror phenomenon of bride kidnapping, even holding up a mirror at points to its perpetrators. One nervously wonders, I don't know why I kidnapped her. So expect deep interrogation of inherited thinking, ideology, all that big stuff. When eventually this Viet docu gets released in countries other than Vietnam, I'll let you know. Vicky Creeps keeps busy here in her 6th leading role in a year, and a smaller role in the second last of this list actually. More than ever, sees her contract a life-threatening disease which naturally strains her otherwise idyllic marriage. Especially since she resolves to find acceptance and happiness without him in this phase, though they still love each other dearly. It's all gorgeous Norwegian great outdoors and wisdom from a fellow afflicted, but with the agony that your significant other might not be able to write this chapter with you. Tragically, in real life this year, it was the final chapter for Gaspard Julien. His final film performance is a critical high, and in some countries already, widening in coming months. I usually avoid this phrase like the plague, but maybe we've all earned some feel-good for a smidge. Kitchen Brigade is a French fish-out-of-water dramedy of a sous chef tricked to work a hostile kitchen for migrant kids in limbo. She's forced out of the restaurant rat race to stop, smell the roses, and inspire young men forced into precarious existence to take pride in their culinary journey as well. It's served up mid-Jan. Looks sweet. It's gonna be rad seeing more of these trailers as we approach Oscar season coming up. More French. Omer is creme de la creme of that country and their official submission for Academy consideration. An author sits in on a trial of a woman accused of killing her baby for reasons she can't or won't explain. The mystery ramps as the pregnant author herself feels closer and closer kinship with the accused, who almost gazes directly into her soul in the crowd. Entrancing stuff, beautiful to look at, landing late Jan. And the French stage judgy finally tired of the rest of us butchering a national treasure. The Three Musketeers, d'Artagnan, is its first pure French film adaptation in 90 years. And it looks cool as hell. I mean, we just suffered 40 Robin Hoods in 2 years, and this still looks good. It seems to take itself dead seriously. No boys' own adventure hooey, political intrigue, cloak and dagger, and all-out battle in nicely filmed action. C'est très cool, no? It's one for early April, and I've probably offended a lot of French people. And in a manner similar to Les Miserables, supposedly Hero is South Korea's first ever original musical. And it looks everything as epic as Musketeers, unsurprising of the true story of a Korean independence, the Hero. Set in the triumphant and tragic last year of An Jung-gyeon's life, he makes a blood oath to kill the Japanese ruler on his peninsula. Impressive singing, stunning cinematography, and patriotic armed struggle. There are no specific dates on wider release just yet, but this is the international teaser trailer, so a Hero comes along soon.